Our planet is a breathtaking tapestry of life. It is a world of astonishing beauty and complexity. From the smallest insect to the largest whale, every creature plays a part in this delicate dance of existence. For millennia, humanity has been just one thread in this vast and intricate web. But now our thread is overwhelming the entire pattern. The sheer weight of our numbers is placing an unprecedented strain upon the natural world. Our forests are shrinking, our oceans are warming, and countless species are vanishing forever. This is not a distant problem for future generations. It is happening right here, right now, and it affects every single one of us. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat all depend on the health of our planet. We have a profound responsibility, not just to ourselves, but to all life that shares this home. The Earth does not belong to us. We belong to the Earth. It is a legacy we have inherited, and one we must protect for those who will come after us. Think of the ancient forests standing silent for thousands of years. Consider the coral reefs teeming with vibrant life, built over centuries. These are not merely resources to be exploited. They are wonders to be cherished, vital systems that sustain us all. When we damage these habitats, we are not just harming nature. We are undermining the very foundations of our own survival and prosperity. Our future is inextricably linked to the future of the natural world. The evidence of our impact is all around us. We see it in the changing seasons and the extreme weather events that are becoming more common. We see it in the plastic that chokes our rivers and seas. The root cause of so many of these challenges is our ever-expanding population. More people means a greater demand for space, for food, for energy, and for water. This relentless pressure pushes wildlife into smaller and smaller corners of the globe. It forces us to consume resources faster than the planet can replenish them. We are, quite simply, asking for more than our world can give. To ignore this fundamental truth is to risk everything we hold dear. Protecting our planet is therefore the most important task we face. It requires a shared sense of purpose and a global commitment to change. It is a moral imperative and a practical necessity. The quiet majesty of a soaring eagle, the gentle rustle of leaves in a breeze, the profound silence of a desert at dusk. These are the experiences that enrich our lives. They connect us to something larger than ourselves. Losing them would be an immeasurable tragedy. We must recognize that our well-being is not separate from the well-being of the planet. To save nature is ultimately to save ourselves. We must find a way to live in harmony with our world once more. To restore this harmony, we must address the issue of our numbers with courage and wisdom. The solution is remarkably simple, yet profoundly powerful. It is a principle of perfect equilibrium. If every couple, across every nation and every culture, were to have just 2 children, 1 son and 1 daughter, our population would stabilize. It would cease its relentless, unsustainable growth. This is not about reducing our population, but about holding it steady. It is about reaching a point of balance where humanity can thrive without destroying the very systems that support it. A stable population is the foundation upon which a sustainable future can be built. This principle ensures a gentle and fair continuity. One generation would gracefully make way for the next, in equal measure. The human family would neither shrink into decline nor swell into a crisis. It represents a state of natural replacement, a concept seen throughout the natural world where populations often find a sustainable level within their environment. For us, it means that our demand for resources would level off. The pressure on our forests, our oceans, and our freshwater supplies would ease. We would have the breathing room needed to repair the damage already done and to build a world where both people and nature can flourish side by side. Imagine a world where cities are not constantly expanding, swallowing up precious farmland and wilderness. Picture a future where there is enough clean water, food, and space for everyone, without conflict or struggle. This is the promise of a stable population. It allows for planning, for investment in quality of life rather than just quantity. Schools would not be overcrowded, hospitals could provide better care, and communities could focus on becoming healthier and more resilient. The endless cycle of building more roads, more houses, and more power plants would slow, giving nature a chance to recover. It is a vision of a calmer, more secure, and more thoughtful world for our descendants. This is not a call to limit human potential, but to unleash it in a more sustainable direction. It is a call for a collective agreement, a global pact to secure our shared home. By embracing the simple, elegant balance of 1 son and 1 daughter per family, we make a conscious choice for a better future. It is a commitment to our children and to all the other species with whom we share this remarkable planet. It is the most logical and compassionate step we can take to ensure that the story of humanity does not end in a struggle for survival on a depleted and broken world. It is a choice for balance over chaos, for sustainability over collapse. Achieving this perfect balance may seem like a distant dream, but we are now at a unique point in history where it is within our grasp. Modern science and medicine are developing tools that could help us reach this goal safely and ethically. Imagine a future where simple, harmless medical treatments could allow parents to choose the gender of their child. This is not a matter of science fiction. Advances in genetic understanding are paving the way for such possibilities. These technologies, guided by strong ethical frameworks, could empower families to willingly participate in this global effort, ensuring each new generation maintains the vital one-to-one balance of son and daughter, thus keeping our population stable. Interestingly, this modern quest for balance echoes ancient wisdom found in stories and traditions from around the world. Great epics like the Ramayana and Mahabharata from India often speak of balance between duty and desire, good and evil, creation and destruction. The story of Rama and his two sons, Lava and Kusha, or the five Pandava brothers, reminds us of the importance of lineage and continuity. These tales, while not about population control, are rooted in an understanding of natural order and the consequences of imbalance. They teach us that for society to be righteous and prosperous, a certain harmony must be maintained. Our modern scientific goals can be seen as a new way of honoring this ancient truth. This blending of new technology with old wisdom can help guide us. The five elements of nature, earth, water, fire, air, and space, are central to many ancient philosophies. These elements are seen as the building blocks of all life, and keeping them pure and in balance is considered essential for well-being. Today, we see how our population growth has thrown these elements out of balance. We pollute our water, foul our air, and consume the earth's resources. By stabilizing our numbers, we can protect these sacred elements. We can ensure our rivers run clean, our air is pure, and our lands remain fertile, honoring the wisdom of our ancestors through our modern actions. The journey towards a stable population must be a voluntary one, built on education, access to healthcare, and a shared understanding of our collective responsibility. It is not about coercion, but about a global awakening. We must use our incredible scientific progress not just to extend our lives, but to enhance the quality of all life on Earth. By connecting our most advanced technological aspirations with the deep, timeless wisdom of our cultural heritage, we can find a path forward that is both innovative and humane. This synthesis of past and future gives us the tools and the moral compass to create a world that is truly sustainable. The clock is ticking. The signs of planetary distress are undeniable, and they are growing more urgent with each passing year. We are standing at a critical juncture in the history of our species, and indeed in the history of life on Earth. The choices we make in the coming decade will determine the fate of our world for centuries to come. We can no longer afford to delay, to debate, or to hope that someone else will solve this problem for us. The time for decisive, unified action is now. The challenge of stabilizing our population and restoring balance to our planet is the great test of our generation. It is a test we simply cannot afford to fail. This is not a task for one country or one group of people. It is a global challenge that requires a global response. We must come together as a single human community, united by our common desire for a safe and healthy future. Governments, scientists, community leaders, and every individual family must play their part. We need to foster a global conversation based on shared values and scientific reality. We must support one another in this grand endeavor, sharing knowledge, technology, and resources to ensure that every couple has the means and the understanding to contribute to our shared goal of a stable, sustainable population. Our unity is our greatest strength. The future of the magnificent diversity of life on this planet hangs in the balance. The polar bear on the melting ice, the orangutan in the shrinking forest, the countless unseen creatures that depend on healthy ecosystems, their fate is in our hands. By choosing to stabilize our own numbers, we are choosing to make space for them as well. We are choosing to protect the wild places, the untamed lands that are vital for the health of the planet and the renewal of the human spirit. This is our chance to move from being a force of destruction to becoming guardians of the earth. It is our opportunity to write a new, more hopeful chapter in our story. Let us act with the urgency this moment demands. Let us embrace the simple, powerful solution of balance. Let us work together to build a world where our children can look upon the wonders of nature with the same awe and reverence that we have. We are the awe and reverence that we have. We are the first generation to fully understand the damage we are doing, and we may be the last with the chance to set it right. The future is not yet written. Let us choose a future of balance, a future of life, a future of hope. For ourselves, for our children, and for our beautiful, fragile planet, we must act now. The Earth is waiting.